guys, we are back for another Physique Factory podcast, and today we're going to talk about Conor using fat burners. He's been slagging it off royally to all of his clients, posting it all over social media, but now he's a fucking hypocrite. So, what's made you use them?
I think I was a hypocrite before. That's why I started using them because I was slagging them off, and rightfully so. I was saying the fat burners work. Why are you still fat?
I know where you're going with this. You got sponsored by some supplement company. It's only this HD, HR, whatever fucking lab it is. That it's actually a really, really good supplement. All of them was a shit, but no, this is an actual really good supplement. So you
If
should.
um if Liam from HR Labs is listening to this, I will take that sponsorship. Just saying. No, the reason the reason I ended up taking them is
Money.
because what was that?
Money.
Yeah, yeah, I got paid 500 quid, right, to say these were good. No, I've not got that much influence yet, don't worry. I've only got like 3,000 followers. When I hit the 10K, that's when we'll start getting paid for these things. But like, yeah, so like I slagged them off quite a few times, and then I thought to myself, well, I've never actually used these. And to be fair, I wasn't slagging off the supplement as such. I was slagging off the fact that people don't diet properly and then they use them and they think that's going to be a quick fix because it's not the product that's the problem. It's people's perception of the product. The fact that they think this is going to be like this mad quick fix, which it's not. I mean, have you ever used them? Like legal fat burners, not illegal ones.
Yeah, I've used Shred Bulk by AD Elite. That actually fucking works. I was sweating my back out on that.
Well, yeah, the HR Labs one is exactly the same. So the reason I went for HR Labs is because they paid me money, and no, of course, the reason I went for HR Labs is a brand I know and trust, and have used their products in the past. I know there's a lot of research goes into these things, and I decided to use it. So what my experience using Fever 40 by HR Labs, I'm still using it. I took two this morning, and like basically the first day it says on the side of the top, "Don't be a hero." The first day I took one, nothing really happened. It was fine. And then the next day I was like, "Fuck, I took one yesterday. It's all right. I'll go up to two." And I was like, "Holy fuck!" Like heart palpitations came on pretty quick. I did do it fasted this day, so again they were hitting a bit faster than they usually would. Heart palpitations, the heart rate increased. Like I could feel that. I could feel like obviously there's a lot of stimulants in these things, so I could feel that kind of happening. And then, as you say, the sweats come as well. And then if you've not been to the toilet, that'll probably come as well. So that kind of came around fairly quick, we'll say that morning. And yeah, that was kind of the experience of them.
What's it called? Fever.
Fever 40, they're called.
Fever 40.
Um,
Gonna
I'm
shed it.
just I'm just looking for a group chat I'm part of because actually a few of the boys were talking about it yesterday. I just can't remember what the group chat's even called. Oh, there you go, Gym 2.0. That was really hard. I don't know why I had to think about that. So, Dane said, found it hella strong sweat. I've got pharmacy clean. Usually take two. I can't handle one. So that tells you how strong it is. Um, and then HR Labs Fever 40 is good mental strong though. Mix it with Yohimbine, you're golden. Don't know about that. Was pinging the first few days I took it.
Him being natural though, anyway.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know if I would combine them. Like I've never used Yohimbine either, so I don't know much about it.
Cocoa
Um,
butyrol.
what's that?
Cocoa butyrol.
Have you never heard of that? It's like a patented ingredient.
Yeah, that was wild.
So basically, what's in this product, right, is stimulants which stimulate your nervous system, which will make you move more by default, right? So you burn more calories, increases your metabolic rate, increases your metabolism in terms of normal people language. It also blunts your appetite, which is going to be quite useful during a calorie deficit. It has some stuff that is going to make you feel good, like improves your kind of mood, essentially. Which again, in a calorie deficit, when you're quite a severe calorie deficit, your mood might not be the best. So that's obviously beneficial. So, and then it obviously like heats up your body as well. So like it does have an effect. Like these aren't a useless supplement. And if you are going to take them, don't just hand two straight away. Don't be a hero. Listen to what it says in the packaging. That's what I would say.
Yeah, it looks well formulated.
I think
Uh,
generally speaking, the HR lab stuff is quite well formulated. Um, So yeah, like that's why I went for them. I've not used any other fat burning supplement. I don't even think they call it a fat burner. What do they call it? Like scroll up on that. It's like
right.
a fat loss catalyst or something, isn't it? Advanced fat loss catalyst.
Yeah,
So
That's a good name, actually. There you go. They've nailed that, to be fair.
Yeah, yeah, because it's not like
Pretty
it's
good.
not making the term fat burner suggests this is going to melt your fat away. So advanced fat loss catalyst, that's more like an appropriate name, I would say.
Yeah, I do like that. That's cool.
Yeah, you should try it.
Yeah, we'll do. No, I've actually done well with that. I'll give it a go this prep. But
Yeah.
also this prep, I'm also taking a bunch of other shit. So
The downside of taking advanced fat loss catalyst is like obviously it's so high in stimulants that I would drink quite a lot of coffee anyway and sometimes have like a pre-workout. So I've kind of pulled back on them a little bit for now. Just because I don't want to completely fuck my heart up, just marginally fuck it up. So like I am being a bit careful with that, but I must admit I've got very used to the dosages of the Fever 40. Like I'm drinking, I cut out caffeine altogether alongside it. And now I've started drinking a coffee, and I just had a half calf there. Have you ever had a half calf, James?
I've got a half calf.
Nah, you're not gay, I suppose. But they are they're all right to be fair. Like they taste like well, I mean they have got caffeine. They taste like a normal coffee. Like you know how decaf sometimes tastes a bit like fucking shite. The half
Tastes different, doesn't it? Literally, I had some decaf in here the other day. It was Ollie who lives. We had the decaf. I think it's his anyway. I've been drinking it.
someone's.
I was having that in the evenings. I was like, it just doesn't taste the same.
No, it doesn't. But it is nice to have wee coffee in the evening, I must admit. Like it's nice to have that. So but I drink enough coffee as it is, so I should probably stop that. So yeah, I would say I've not been impressed because I'm not surprised by what is done. But again, just to reiterate, if your diet, your training, your fucking steps, your cardio isn't all on point, don't fucking waste money on a supplement. Get the basics in place first. Don't be an idiot.
Let me find where is it? Shred Bull. I want to see.
Here's the other thing, by the way. See, when you're leaner, I feel like supplements have more of an effect when you're leaner. Like, I
Might
just,
metabolize
yeah, potentially. But even like, I suppose a pre-workout, for example, like, always feel like it hits a bit harder. When I'm in a deficit, nervous system's just frazzled by that point.
Yeah, I'm gonna share this. Where the fuck is it? It
Make sure
looks
you
like
close Pornhub first.
I was literally just doing that. Um, right, so I think they've changed the formula a little bit.
It's different that.
I think they've changed it. Did you see what was in it before?
No, I've never used it. I've seen it's different in comparison to HR labs, but again, I think HR labs are generally quite out there with their what do you call it ingredients.
Bovine thyroid.
This is quite out there with its ingredients.
It's got the same. It's got a gamma. That
Yeah,
it's got a gamma in it.
there's you him being in that,
Oh, there you go.
him being
That's
HCl.
yeah. That's why it's so fucking lit.
What
Um,
have you used you him being?
I can't use it because it gives me a massive headache. So I took it for a week and I was like, why have I got a massive headache? And why has it been going on for like 7 days? Pulled the Himbine out and then it was fine. But yeah, I don't get on well with it. And I spoke to a few people about it and they've had the same issues. So it's not just me. And it's actually used as an aphrodisiac.
All right, well,
It's like if you smash so many Viagas, you're gonna get a headache and you're gonna start getting blurred vision. So it's sort of like similar to that.
yeah, I can't say I've ever tried you him being at all, to be honest. It's
Oh,
interesting.
you never tried your Himbine, not? Oh, it is yeah, it is a natural supplement. Like it's
I think we should have prefaced all this to say I don't know about you, James, but I've been as shredded as I can be without a fat burner in sight or an advanced fat loss catalyst in sight. So these are not essential. You can do it with diet and naturally.
neutral, trend, test.
Yeah, well, we
Got
can
all
get
that.
onto those things.
I'm getting onto them now. So should I just talk about what I'm gonna well, think I'm gonna be running anyway. I've got a coach
Yeah,
to
this is not advice, by the way. Just
this is
saying.
this is what I'm taking. So I'm not saying go out there and take this if you can do if you want, but I'm not saying you can. So clenbuterol, that's gone in at 40 straight away. So I usually start off at 20, which is half a tab, and then build it up bit by bit. But we're going straight in at 40.
What is clenbuterol for those listening?
So well, basically, it's for asthmatics. I think it was originally made for, but
It'll really help you out if you get a bit breathless.
Yeah, literally. So it increases your metabolic rate. So it's used as a fat burner. And it says up to around, if you take 80 micrograms of it, can increase your metabolic rate by like 21.7%, which is a fucking lot.
Might just take that daily then.
Yeah, it's insane.
Do you take that every day?
Yeah, every
Yeah,
day. So,
and that's
yeah,
a pill.
people cycle it. You can get injectable clenbuterol, but I've never used it.
What are
Stick.
the side effects?
Anxiety, jitters, fucking hell, your hands. So when you're building it up and you've not took it for a while, if you try writing something, you're like fucking everywhere with it. It's mad.
And
But
is that like across the board, or is that just some people that get that? Or
I'd say a lot of people get it. You expect that, but soon after a few days, you tolerate it. It's something to do with the nerves and muscles, the way it has an impact on it. But once that's like dropped off and you can start tolerating it, it doesn't mean it stopped like burning body fat and increasing metabolic rate. It just means you've built up a bit of a tolerance to
yeah,
the side effects. So that's going in. No other direct fat burners. Definitely not using DMP. So don't use that. We
yeah.
spoke about that.
That's an interesting one, isn't it?
Well, they use it in explosives, don't they?
Yeah, yeah, it's an active ingredient in dynamite or something. Like, obviously, these ones we're talking about now are not ones you can buy off the shelf in this country, anyway. But like, it's mad in a sense because, like, obviously, Clen is a bit like stronger than a fat burner would be. But like, again, using fat burning supplements, they because of all the stimulants in them, they could raise anxiety. They could make you a bit jittery. So it's like it's not as if like they're really doing much different. I don't know. I've never taken Clen, so I don't know. But it doesn't sound like it's doing much different to what some of these ingredients you can buy off the shelf are doing.
Yeah, I think there's some sort of like anabolic property as well to Clen. I did the J3U course about a year ago and we went into that. But have you ever taken ephedrine?
No, I've heard of it. I've never used it. I don't know if that again is banned for natties. I imagine it probably is.
I think no, it's an actual banned supplement now. I mean, it's a
Oh, in
ban
general.
from, yeah, so obviously you can possess like testosterone cleanse, stuff like that. But I think if you possess ephedrine, you can get like arrested for it or something.
What is it?
I think it's classed as amphetamine under them. I don't think it is an amphetamine, but it's got somewhat similar.
Coming up saying ephedrine nasal drops. Am I on the right thing?
Yeah, yeah, they use it for loads of shit.
It's used to treat and manage clinically significant hypotension. Central nervous system stimulant and a sympathogenic agent that is used to prevent low blood pressure during anesthesia. It's been used for asthma, narcolepsy, and obesity, but it is not the preferred treatment. Okay, interesting.
Yeah, it's wild.
What did people used to use that as a pre-workout?
Yeah, people used to have it all the time. To be fair, I was in a supplement shop the other day, and it said T5 on the thing. I thought they're the old school T5s, the Zion Labs ones. And I picked it up, and was like, he's definitely got to have ephedrine in it anymore. If he's got it on the shelf. It had fucking ephedrine in it. About what the fuck? Literally just on the shelf.
Be quite a hard thing to keep on top of is like making sure these supplements aren't on sale, eh? So what else would you use now that you're going to prep?
So I'm starting my cycle as well yesterday. So I'm on testing Amphate 450, Master on Amphate 550. I'll probably use some orals back end of prep. So Anavar, Winnie, Proviron, um, Tremblone's going to get thrown in there. Definitely on.
Explain Tren. Let's talk about Tren.
People think it's like some sort of wonder fucking drug where you take it and you're going to get absolutely massive, but it's not the case. It doesn't help in terms of like it somewhat helps in terms of body fat levels. Not, I wouldn't call it a fat burner. Definitely not a
No.
fat. Yeah, I say it helps in terms of. Yeah, I'm not sure on like the mechanism of it, but
James
it,
is like, fuck knows, I just take it. And
yeah,
that's it.
take it. But no, it does definitely help in terms of like fat loss, but not to the degree of.
Trenbolone is an anabolic androgenic steroid used in veterinary to improve muscle mass and appetite. All right, so the animals are allowed to get jacked, but we're not.
So they use it in bluebell cows. They originally used it. They're called Phenoplex pellets. So they literally, I think it was like an implant or something, and they just gain more tissue from doing that.
Yeah.
And
Gyno apparently as well. That's what's coming up as well.
then Trenbolone got derived from that, I think. So
So what side effects does it have?
So it is a 19 no, and the 19 no, because it goes through that pathway, is they can get nasty.
Mm.
So that's why you wouldn't run that high doses of it. I mean, like anxiety, aggression, sleep. So soon, like if you go to sleep, middle of the night, waking up like you pissed the bed, you've not pissed the bed, it's literally sweat.
Are you sure? Doesn't
I had to check it the last prep, and I was like, hmm. But no, it was
smell like piss.
body mark.
Doesn't taste like it.
Hmm. But yeah, it's not fun. Like if you are doing like fucking massive doses of it, and obviously in terms of like your blood markers, it'll fucking skew those massively.
Mm.
Yeah,
It's I've heard about people obviously just like have mad side effects on it, which is why I wanted to ask. But yeah, it's an interesting world, the world of steroids, one that I don't know a lot about. Like, and again, like I think it shows my physique, but like it's one of those things that's so dangerous that like for a lot of young guys in particular, you've obviously went and done like J3 University, which is obviously somewhere you can go learn about these kind of things. If you're someone out there that's going to do steroids, right? Make sure you have a fucking idea what you're doing. Don't just fucking blindly follow what someone else is doing. Don't just let a coach tell you what to do and just trust them because ultimately they might not know what they're doing. Like it's a dangerous game, isn't it?
yeah, you need to learn the shit for yourself. And so I think, oh, every coach I've worked with anyway has been reasonable in
Yeah.
terms of like, so from what I know. So
I would not want to be the guy that is telling people what gear to take though. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like I wouldn't want to put my fucking my reputation on the line and just like take this, like because like what if something does go wrong? Like there's that guy what do you call him? Shelby Starnes, is it?
yeah, the deaf
Yeah.
coach.
The deaf coach, yeah. I mean, like people still sign up with him, so I mean, they say no press is the bad press, so or at least I believe they do, anyway.
Yeah, Christian said, I said to him, he was like, oh, I got my buds back. That's it, pull prep. Can't do it any longer. I'm gonna die. And he was like, oh no, it's fine, bro. We'll just put like one death on the record. Like fucking 100 first places, set one death.
I have one death, yeah. That's not bad though. Like 100 first places to one death, like
Yeah,
it's almost
yeah.
like someone's got to sacrifice, don't they?
Joking around on that, my buds came back pretty fine. My T3's through the fucking roof.
Going back to them, like your buds, like how often do you do them then?
Every 12 weeks.
Okay, so you're pretty on it with that as well. I think a lot of bodybuilders nowadays are a bit more on it with that stuff, eh? Even naturals. I know some naturals that get their buds taken.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that can happen in terms of, if you do a contest prep, it can really fuck you up.
Mm. It's funny you mentioned that because that's a nice segue into where I'm at right now, right? I was kind of looking at my like progress picture, seeing where I was at in terms of scale weight. So right now I'm 71.5-ish, right? My last stage weight was around about 68. And I'm looking at it and I'm going, why am I fucking dieting like any further? Like there's no point because like the side effects of losing that next 3 kilos is not worth it. I'm not competing. I'm not going to compete. I don't want to compete. I don't fucking care about it right now. So the side effects of losing that last 3 kilos, like in terms of how I'll feel, how I'm already starting to feel, to be honest, like it's not fucking worth it, is it?
Just do it, get on stage. Fuck it. You're halfway there.
Yeah, I'm more than fucking halfway there. Be there by the end of the month. Maybe not. The end of next month I'd be there. But nah, there's a big difference from where I'm at right now at stage lean in terms of how it look, but also how you'd feel as well, isn't there? Like you know it as well as anyone. Like it's yeah, not this year. Maybe
So,
another
it's-
year.
so I was talking about me client who's competing at the weekend. Obviously, it's his first time competing. And we were saying, oh, I'm tired. My sleep's gone to shit. My performance isn't the best in the gym. And just like, this is everything that you expect at the back end of contest prep. So
Yeah,
don't don't worry. I was like, we can do the most that we can do to help these things that have got
mitigate
like,
them.
yeah, to mitigate them and trying to make them better. But when you do get that lean, it's sort of hard to avoid those issues, and you just got to sort of embrace it and think, right, this is it. It's going to be hard for the next couple of weeks. So
Yeah. It's shit, like, because, like, even right now, I'm going into the gym and I'm like, right, let's just get this fucking done. Let's just tick the boxes. I think it is shit because you're not really, I don't really enjoy training at this stage. I'm just like, it's just a formality. It's like, I just tick the box and get it done. And because I end up hungry halfway through the session, I'm like, I just want to get this over with and go get some food. That's all I want. So it
the
was that,
meals the other day.
one, two, three, four, five.
I'm the same. Same. I've got intro as well.
Yeah. I don't have anything intra. I have some post right now. I have a post workout shake. So like I'm literally thinking about that post workout shake the entire workout. I'm like, let's just get this fucking done. But yeah, it's kind of sucked the joy out of training. But again, it's part of the process and we understand it's gonna happen. And again, like the leaner you get, the more that becomes apparent. But I remember like back end of the last prep and that is like walking up the stairs and I'm like, this feels like an effort. Like well, that's not the stage I want to get to this year. Maybe next year, but not
Yeah.
this year. But
Yeah.
what are your show plans? When are you first competing?
September, October. See what
All right.
happens.
Okay.
Get lean. See what happens. Do a show.
Yeah.
Do multiple shows.
Yeah. Yeah. How many are you gonna
Not as many as I did the other year, where I was completely fucked. I
do?
see that, but I was like, oh, there's a show that weekend. I mean, decent. I'm going to jump in it.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes it like ruins you the way. Like I think like sometimes you pick one show and you go for it, you can peak for that. Or even sometimes the second show you're maybe a bit better for. But sometimes when you try and do too many, you can almost like lose it a little bit, or it's hard trying to hold on to your best, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
What are you competing in? Men's physique or classic?
Maybe a little bit of both. Definitely classic, 100% classic. Doing up majority of the show was a classic.
Yeah, because that's a way you could do it. Because obviously you need to be more conditioned for classic than men's physique. So
Yeah,
you,
both. Literally,
it's yeah.
they both need the same level of condition.
Fair enough. I was going to say you could almost like do your classic first and then go into, as you maybe lose a bit of like the best in your physique later on in the prep, you could maybe just go onto the men's physique. But no, all right, fair enough. That's that.
I think
Um,
these guys appealed.
yeah, I don't know what it is, man. Like I go through phases, right? Like I get really interested in competing, and then I'm like lose all interest in it. Like just I'm not one bit even interested in it right now. But I'm not going to say I would never do it again because I would definitely do it like at some point. But I don't even know what fucking shows there are. I don't even know what dates the shows are. Like that's how little attention I pay to it sometimes.
But you got PCA Naturals. You got to do one of those.
PCA Naturals. When's the next show? If it's next week, I'm in.
Yeah, it's next week. Well, it's this Sunday, mate. PCA
All
Naturals.
right. That's
You're
fuck it.
in.
I'll just book in. I'm definitely not that lean yet. Like I can see my pictures here. I'm like definitely still a couple of kilos away from it at least. Like especially with my side shots. It's not the best of light in there. I'm taking them in, but like yeah, I'm not there yet. I'm definitely not there yet. Is this what? Is there just one PCA natural show, or is there
Oh,
multiple
there's multiple now. I think there's about four of them. Should be about three or four of them, something like that.
UK shows? Let's have a look. Sunday, 29th of June. That one was. Where was that?
When's that?
Don't know. I've lost it now. What date is it this weekend?
It is
The
the
18th.
yeah.
So where is that? Doesn't actually say where that is.
That's at Wolverhampton.
You know what I always find funny about like bodybuilding shows where it's like PCA Universe, right? And it's like Hull.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Shit.
The center of the universe is not Hull. Um, Naturals 29th of June. Where's that? Derby.
Damn it.
Why are bodybuilding shows always in total shitholes? £70 to compete. I've only ever done BNBF.
Yeah. Well, you got to do PCA Naturals.
I'd be interested. I mean, how much do they drug test in PCA? Like, I mean, how stringent are they with it?
Yeah, they're on it. They're on it. Anyone who wins the class, they're getting tested.
What do they do? Piss tests?
This test. Yeah.
Do you think like, am I like, the worst thing is actually those people who fucking know they're not natural and compete in natural shows. It's like, what are you trying to prove here? And then if they get beat, it's like that is just so embarrassing if you get beat.
Uh, that's even. I
I
hope
would
they
be
do.
quite interested to compete with the WNBF, to be honest, like because I think they're like obviously worldwide they're one of the bigger natty federations. I don't know how well they're run in the UK, but I'd be quite interested. They've got one on the 7th of June, which that's not that long away actually. Fuck that, wouldn't be show ready by then.
Well, PC they have a month off, I think, do they? No, yeah, they nearly have a month. No, they don't.
What is this? You have to supernaturals. You have to qualify for that. Uh, you do not need to qualify. There we go. So we don't have qualifiers. There you go. So there's one on the 13th and the 14th of September.
There you go.
Maybe after a few weeks diet break, I would consider it, but doubt it because obviously I have a big project on the go that I'm more concerned about. So that's in London at least. Like, I mean, at least that's in a decent place.
Yeah, it's not whole.
What is the B&BF doing this year? Upcoming events.
I need to fucking shoot off soon. I've got a consultation.
Yeah, we'll wrap this up. We have just chatted shite about
Yeah,
supplements,
yeah.
but hopefully people enjoy it. Perth Concert Hall, 24th of August. There you go.
There you go. Let's do it.
Hi, no. Right, we'll wrap it up at that, guys. You know all about Klein. Don't do it. Okay.